Hello everyone, Shane Newton here with Keller Williams, your trusted real estate consultant with a combined 25 years of business experience in real estate consulting and corporate finance. And today I want to talk about goals and continue what we talked about in our last video. In our last video we talked about the mindset of goals. And we talked about three things: having a clearly defined goal or vision of what you want to achieve. 2, being in alignment with that goal, making sure that everything we're doing aligns so that we can achieve that goal. And 3 is making the investment, whether it's in time, work, money, whatever it is that we need to do to invest ourselves fully into achieving that goal. And so today we want to talk about the process of goal setting. And the resources I'm using for this, they're numerous. There's hundreds of books out in the bookstore you could go to read about goals. I mean, just go to any self-help section there in your Barnes & Noble, and you can find hundreds of books. But the ones I like the best are The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale, Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, and Goals by Brian Tracy. You can also watch The Secret, either read the book or watch the video, The Secret. I think it's a good resource around goals. And where I'm basing a lot of what I'm talking about today is broken down in The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. All right. So let's talk about the goal process. And the one thing about goals we want to talk about is that they can be overwhelming at times. You know, if we're going to set goals, we want to set them big, right? Michael Irvin used to say that he set his goals on the moon. And the reason he did is that even if he didn't achieve them, wherever he ended up would still be a long way off the ground, as opposed to setting small goals. So we want to set big goals. And usually they use the term SMART when we talk about goals, right? And that's an acronym. SMART. S, specific. M, measurable. A, achievable. R, realistic. And T, timely. Okay, so SMART goals. And we're going to do that. We're going to set our goals. And how we're going to set them is, first we're going to set that vision, right? That vision, and we'll call that our someday goal. That's our goal that's down the road. It may be 10 years from now, maybe 20 years from now. But that goal is going to be our guidepost. That's what's going to lead us and kind of keep us on the path, is that someday goal. So let's say, for this example, our someday goal is we want to be financially independent. Okay, so our financial independence is a someday goal. We want to take that someday goal and then break it down into a 5-year goal. Okay, what do we want to achieve in 5 years that's going to help us to achieve our someday goal of financial independence? Okay, well, I want to buy an investment property. I want to do that in 5 years and be in a position to do that. Okay, so once we have our 5-year goal, let's break that down then to our 1-year goal. Okay, where do I want to be in 1 year in order to achieve that investment property in 5 years and have a someday goal of financial independence? Okay, well, I want to be debt free. Wouldn't have all my credit cards paid off in 5 years. Or in 1 year. Sorry, 1 year. Okay, so for argument's sake, okay, I have $12,000 in credit card debt. I want to pay that off in 1 year. Okay, so now let's break that 1 year goal, let's break it down into a 1 month goal. Okay, so I had $12,000, so I need to be able to pay $1,000 this month in order to be able to achieve that goal of paying off my $12,000 credit card. I've got to pay off $1,000 this month. Okay, we take that 1 month goal, let's break it down to 1 week. Okay, so now I need to come up with $250 extra to pay off this week in order to hit that 1 month goal of $1,000. Okay, that's doable. It's lengthy, but it's doable. So let's break that 1 week goal of $250 down to a 1 day goal. So what do I need to do today? So let's say it's $50 a day I need to come up with. Okay. So I eat out every meal. I go to Starbucks for coffee. I go, that right there is almost $50. So if you say, I'm going to stop going to Starbucks, that's $5 for coffee. I'm not going to go to Chick-fil-A for lunch. Well, that's $10, right? I'm not going to go to Chili's and eat out or wherever for dinner. Well, that's another $20. Well, that's $35 right there of a possible 50, and we're just dividing by 5, not by 7, right? To make it easier. If you divide by 7, okay, well, maybe that $35 a day is enough. Okay, so my one day goal is I'm going to eat at home, right? I'm going to eat at home and not eat out. So now I've broken this down from a someday goal of financial independence to a 5-year goal of buying an investment property. Okay, my 1-year goal is I'm going to pay off my credit cards so I'm out of debt, so now I can take that money and start building it or towards purchasing that investment property. The $12,000 in credit card debt, I break that down to a month. That's $1,000 a month, $250 a week. Per day, that's $50. We're just using 5-day work week. Okay, and then the right now, what's the one thing I can do right now to help me achieve that goal? I'm gonna eat at home, or I'm gonna take my lunch to work. I'm gonna forgo the coffee. Okay, that's 3 things for right now that I can do. That, yes, they're small things, but if I do those things, those little things build up over time to be really big things down the road. And that's how we build goals, and that's our process. You take big things, break them down, you know, from 5-year, 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day to right now. That's our process. And the reason we do that is because these goals can be overwhelming. If you look at it in terms of financial independence, that's a huge thing, right? Where do we start? It becomes overwhelming, and it can even be paralyzing to where you just do nothing because, well, there's no way I can be financially independent. That's what the inner voice is going to start telling you. Well, you got to stop that. Yes, I can, and here's how. I'm going to break it down to little small chunks. It's just like the old saying, how do you eat an elephant? We eat it 1 bite at a time. Or the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. You just take 1 step. That's all we're asking. Just get moving. You break those things down to the real small things, and then those small things become achievable, and those little small things build up, and creates a domino effect. So all of a sudden now you've got financial freedom. And that's how we build goals. If you have any questions about it or have any comments, leave those below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be releasing some other videos as well. And we'll probably do one more video on goals, just on that domino effect we talked about and breaking it down into the one thing. Okay? Hope you liked this video, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody.